All right, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God damn it. All right, guys, got another video for you here at Correct Me. So, guys, I've been making videos because of all the crazy stuff that's happening in the States. And there's a lot of misinformation out there. So, on this channel, we're going to present you with the information, and if you think you can correct me, I want you to put it in the comments below, because the ultimate goal here is to find the truth. Okay, so today I got the story for you of Rumiza or Ozturk. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce her name at all. Okay, but anyways, she's a U.S. student here on a valid U.S. visa. Okay. And she was disappeared. So this has been happening in the States. Okay, they're just disappearing people. And here's a video of her getting disappeared. So you can see there she is right there.
Surveillance video shows a graduate
officers come
student
up
at
to her,
Tufts University near Boston
grab her
being taken
phone.
into custody by federal agents, according to the student's attorney. Rumeysa Ozturk, a Turkish national, was arrested near her apartment close to the university's Somerville campus.
Rumeysa Ozturk, a Turkish national, was arrested near her apartment close to the university's Somerville campus.
You see how many of them are just coming out?
Why are you hiding your face? Why are you hiding your face?
1 minute after the encounter began, Ozturk was walked to an SUV and driven away. ICE did not respond to CNN's request for information on Ozturk's case. A spokesperson for the State Department declined to comment on the specifics of the case, quote, due to privacy and other considerations and visa confidentiality.
Okay, so in the other video that I saw too, you can see that these people are all plain clothes, hooded. Like if you can imagine, okay, somebody hooded, plain clothes, masked, coming up to you and taking you away, okay? Now, the reason they took her is because she co-authored this article in March 26th of 2024, okay? And this article, I read it really quickly, but it's basically calling the university out to stop repressing pro-Palestine protests, and it's calling the university to divest from Israel. Okay, there's absolutely nothing in this article that says that like she's pro-Hamas. There's nothing in here. All she's trying to do, remember, in 24 March 26, this is where, just like now, the Palestinians are getting bombed, like day in, day out, into tents, So these guys were doing peaceful protests. And she wrote an article. So they found this article, and they realized that she helped co-author it, and I'll put a link to the article below, okay? But I'll just give you a quick read of it, okay? So on March 4th, Tough Community Union passed 3 out of 4 Senate resolutions demanding that the university acknowledge the Palestinian genocide, apologize for the university's president Sunil Kumar's statement, disclose its investments, and divest from companies that with direct interest to Israel. Okay, I even put this, the whole. I read the whole article. And then I was like, this is not pro-Hamas. They're just trying to get the university to divest from Israel because they don't think bombing innocent people is cool. And whatever side of the agreement, whatever side of the argument you guys are on, okay, whether you think Palestinians should just be randomly killed, or maybe they've done something that's so egregious that they deserve to be bombed in tents. That's your decision. You're allowed to say that, okay? Just like she's allowed to say that don't bomb them in tents. Okay, I think that this is against human rights, which I would agree with her. She's probably right. There's trying to get Hamas, and then there's just bombing civilians. And I'll go over that in another video where, you know, you can just see how they bomb tents. Like, you don't need to bomb a tent, like, or like, you know, cities of tents, like, and they use massive US bombs on them. Okay. And then today Rubio got asked about it, because what they're doing is they're pulling their green card status, claiming that they're terrorists, right? And
on the street.
So I'll just let you hear what Rubio said.
A year ago, she wrote an opinion piece about the Gaza war. Could you help us understand what the specific action she took led to her visa being revoked?
Yeah,
and what was your State Department's role in that process?
We revoked her visa. It's an F1 visa, I believe. We revoked it, and here's why. And I'll say it again. I said it everywhere. Let me be abundantly clear, okay? If you go apply for a visa right now, anywhere in the world, let me just send this message out. If you apply for a visa to enter the United States and be a student, and you tell us that the reason why you're coming to the United States is not just because you want to write op-eds, but because you want to participate in movements that are involved in doing things like vandalizing universities, harassing students, taking over buildings, creating a ruckus, we're not going to give you a visa. If you lie...
Okay, like he's definitely mischaracterizing her here, okay? But essentially the meat of what he's saying is that if your views don't align with ours, and you didn't tell us about that when you came, we're just gonna kick you out of here. We're just gonna get you out, you know what I mean? Like, you don't deserve to be here in the United States. Well, I mean, guys, is there free speech in the United States, or isn't there? Like, even if you think that, you know, these criminals should be bombed and, you know, sent to oblivion, as long as you're doing that peacefully, I don't think anybody has a problem with it. And if there is video of this girl vandalizing, doing anything violent, any evidence of it at all, but they don't present any evidence, they just assert that this is what it is. But really, how did they find her? Because of this op-ed. So this is the state of free speech in America today, guys. It's gone. It's gone. You know, if you say anything critical against the Trump regime, or anything that they don't think is, or Israel, which is, you know, USA's daddy, you know, you're out. You're out. You're out. You know what I mean? So my advice to everyone is just don't go to the United States. It's not safe. And I think the fact that Rubio's in on this with Trump, you know, a lot of people want to say, oh, it's just Trump and this and that. And, you know, when he's gone, well, no, Rubio knows better, right? Rubio knows what, you know, the principles of free speech, and he still won't stand up for them. Okay. So guys, that's the video. Let me know what you think in the link below. And if you could, like and subscribe, it really helps out the channel. And I look